Okay, so here's what happened yesterday. A guy tried to get by me, and he had a big truck, and he was going pretty fast, and he kind of nicked me with his tire. So he didn't notice he did it, so I ran over and got him, and we went over to a parking lot, and we managed to settle out of court. So here's the damage that happened. And I'm going to basically see if I can fix this without having to do too much. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to get some polishing compound. The reason you want to use polishing compound instead of rubbing compound, like a lot of people will tell you, is that rubbing compound will damage your paint if you're not careful. You can actually take layers off. It's too rough on it. So we're going to start off with a little bit of polishing compound and see how that works. You can always go a little more aggressive on it as opposed to just using the light stuff. So this is the light stuff. So we'll get a little bit on a microfiber rag, and we're gonna wipe some on there and see what happens. Sometimes it takes a little bit of elbow grease. See, it's coming off. These take a little bit of work, but it's good to kind of use circles and not just go up and down on it. Try to get a little bit of a swirly motion going. Starting to come off. Okay, I'm going to try a little bit of rubbing compound just to make the job go a little bit faster. So there's some heavy areas and I'm trying to work that off. See how quickly that comes off. Rubbing compound is very dangerous for a paint job. So you just have to be very light with it, don't push too hard, and kind of work it around in a swirly motion. Okay, so that's the preliminary pass. We've got things looking a lot better at this point. But if you keep working on it, it will get even better. It's all about using a little bit of elbow grease and a little bit of time and effort, and it will keep getting a little bit better as you work on it. I'm using the polishing compound now to try to clean up as much as I can. This is a very hard paint to work with because it's a tri-color paint system. It starts with a primer, and then there's a base coat, and then there's a pearl, and then there's actually a clear coat on top of that. So it's a little bit less straightforward than some paint that you might be working with. Okay, so that's about as far as I want to take it at this point. I'm pretty satisfied with and I do have touch-up paint that I may put on some of these very light scratches, and you would never know it's there. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to put a little bit of this Wax It dry gel. It's got Canuba wax in it. I'm just going to put a little bit of that on there, and that'll help protect it. And then I'll just let it sit there for a little bit, and then I'll wipe it off. Okay, I'm going to show you now how it came out. As you can see, it's pretty difficult to notice if there was ever any issue with this back bumper. You'd really have to look very closely. But pretty good result. If you have any other things you would like to check out on my website or on my YouTube channel, I will be showing you other do-it-yourself repairs, especially focused on my Prius, because I do a lot of driving with it. And if you like this, click like, and please subscribe to my channel for future items.